Chapter 2 The Movement, Episode 3 The Heist.
Humanity is dying. I'm trying to survive in this environment. My name is Nigel. My friends call me Nigel Light. I live in the remains of a city where once you could live your dreams and where freedom and equality were highly valued. Lately, in my dreams, I see images of a strange alien world. Somehow, I'm witnessing the life and experience of another conscious being.
Activating daily activity mind file. Receiving space-time coordinates. Finding world, Welda. Inhabitant, C2E3. Link established. Starting playback.
I was lucky. Fee responded positive to my inquiry if he could provide some additional information about Stelvin after the lecture. Maybe it was because he was still in the positive zone after his performance in class. So he took me to his private office to show me the data. His research seems to contain everything about Stelvin. How to make it, how to stabilize it, contain it, everything. I made some quick notes of the formulas that I saw while he was showing off. Unfortunately, it did not take long. Fee's happy mood would not last for much longer. He was starting to get back to his normal state again, being the asshole that he is. Unbelievable, he's such an ass picker. I quickly asked V if I could borrow some of his research to study it, but then his mood abruptly changed. He kicked me out of the office. I realized that this was it. He would never help me to get any further. So I basically just got the hell out of there, took off directly to my lab at home. I checked my notes when I got home, and it did not take me long to figure out that this is the stuff I need if I want to move forward with my device. So now I need to get my hands on some Stelvin. But this is not something you can buy at any corner of the street. And to make it myself, I did not have enough information. So back to research mode. I researched my butt off to find more information about it without success. Only bits and pieces of information. So if I want to make some, I need Fee's research. There is, however, no way that he will help me with that. He will not simply hand it over to me. He would never allow it. So irritating. I saw only one way, and it took some convincing, but I managed to involve Keitran to cooperate in a plan to borrow the information. We started to form a plan to gain access to the data without anyone noticing. And after we had figured everything out, we went on and executed our plan. We went straight for V's office, quickly opened the door and entered the office. He was not there. I showed Keitran the cupboard, and after a quick look, I selected the documents I needed. Keitran took the first batch and went off to the study room to make copies. I selected another batch and followed Keitran. We then returned the batch and placed the documents back in exactly the same place. We pretty much repeated that for the rest of the stuff. It was smooth sailing, and before we knew it, we were scanning the last documents. Keitran would return it to V's office while I cleaned up the study room. When I returned to pick up Keitran, I saw V entering his office just when I came around the corner. A cold shiver went down my spine, but I managed to quickly jump out of sight. Was it too late? Nervously, I waited on the other side of the hallway to see what would happen next. I heard voices coming from V's office, but I could not make out what was said. It took quite some time before Keitran finally came out. He closed the door behind him and looked around. I waved, and after he noticed me, he quickly came over. He was looking confused, but said that all was okay. V did not notice a thing.
Playback ended. Link terminated.
Information flows like water in a fast-moving river. Liquid power and wealth, but surprisingly delicate. In constant motion, it's the accelerant for intelligent life forming. Use it wisely or it leads to selfish decadence.